The most memorable quotes from Oscar-winning movies.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Forrest Gump, 1994.
But with every day that passes, he makes enemies. One day, he'll have more enemies than friends. And on that day, we will act. Then we will strike.
Gladiator, 2000.
You think the people of this country exist to provide you with position. I think your position exists to provide those people with freedom.
Braveheart, 1995.
Triumph complete, Judah. The race won, the enemy destroyed.
I see no enemy.
What do you think you see? The smashed body of a wretched animal. There's enough of a man still left here for you to hate.
Ben-Hur, 1959.
Lloyd, honey, be a playwright with guts. Write me one about a nice, normal woman who just shoots her husband.
All About Eve, 1950.
Don't say that. Maggie walked through that door with nothing but guts. No chance in the world of being what she needed to be. A year and a half later, she's fighting for the championship of the world. You did that. People die every day, Frankie. Mopping floors, washing dishes. And you know what their last thought is? I never got my shot. Because of you, Maggie got her shot. If she dies today, you know what her last thought will be? I think I did all right.
$1 Million Baby, 2004.
I had always heard your entire life flashes in front of your eyes the second before you die. First of all, that 1 second isn't a second at all. It stretches on forever, like an ocean of time. For me, it was lying on my back at Boy Scout camp, watching falling stars and yellow leaves from the maple trees that lined our street, or my grandmother's hands and the way her skin seemed like paper. And the first time I saw my cousin Tony's brand new Firebird. And Janie, Aunt Janie, Carolyn. I guess I could be pretty pissed off about what happened to me, but it's hard to stay mad when there's so much beauty in the world. Sometimes I feel like I'm seeing it all at once, and it's too much. My heart fills up like a balloon that's about to burst. And then I remember to relax and stop trying to hold on to it. And then it flows through me like rain. And I can't feel anything but gratitude for every single moment of my stupid little life. You have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure. But don't worry. You will someday.
American Beauty, 1999.
I think now, looking back, we did not fight the enemy. We fought ourselves. And the enemy was in us. The war is over for me now, but it will always be there, the rest of my days. As I'm sure Elias will be, fighting with Barnes for what Ra called possession of my soul. There are times since I've felt like the child born of those two fathers. But be that as it may, those of us who did make it have an obligation to build again, to teach to others what we know, and to try with what's left of our lives to find a goodness and meaning to this life.
Platoon, 1986.
You know, I've been coming in for 6 years, and 6 years you've been sticking it to me. I want to know how come.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I want to know how come.
You want to know?
I want to know how.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Because you had the talent to become a good fighter. And instead of that, you became a leg breaker. Some cheap, second-rate loan shark.
It's a living?
It's a waste of life.
Rocky, 1976.
Cheswick, you're voluntary? Scanlon? Billy, for Christ's sakes, you must be committed, right? No. You're just a young kid. What are you doing here? You ought to be out in a convertible while bird dogging chicks and banging beaver. What are you doing here, for Christ's sake? What's so funny about that? Well, Jesus, I mean, you guys do nothing but complain about how you can't stand it in this place here, and then you haven't got the guts just to walk out? I mean, what do you think you are, for Christ's sake? Crazy or something? Well, you're not. You're not. You're no crazier than the average asshole out walking around on the streets, and that's it. Jesus Christ, I can't even believe it.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, 1975.
It wasn't him, Charlie. It was you. You remember that night in the garden? You came down my dressing room and said, "Kid, this ain't your night. We're going for the price on Wilson." You remember that? This ain't your night. My night, I could have taken Wilson apart. So what happens? He gets the title shot outdoors in a ballpark, and what do I get? A one-way ticket to Palookaville. You was my brother, Charlie. You should have looked out for me a little bit. You should have taken care of me just a little bit so I wouldn't have to take them dives for the short-end money.
Well, I had some bets down for you. You saw some money.
You don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it. It was you, Charlie.
On the Waterfront, 1954.
Bo never knew his parents, and we never had kids. If I didn't stay, if I left, it would be like he never existed. I couldn't pack up and move on. He loved Empire. He loved his work so much. He He loved being there. Everybody loved him. So I stayed. Same town, same house. It's like my dad used to say, what's remembered lives. I maybe spent too much of my life just remembering Bob. You know what I mean?
One of the things I love most about this life is that there's no final goodbye. You know, I've met hundreds of people out here, and I don't ever say a final goodbye. I always just say, I'll see you down the road. And I do. And whether it's a month or a year or sometimes years, I see them again. I can look down the road and I can be certain in my heart that I'll see my son again. You'll see Bo again. And you can remember your lives together then.
Nomadland 2020.
What became of your lamb, Clary?
I killed him.
You still wake up sometimes, don't you? Wake up in the dark. Hear the screaming of the lamb.
Yes.
Do you think if you save poor Catherine, you could make them stop, don't you? You think if Catherine lives, you won't wake up in the dark ever again to that awful screaming of the lamb?
I don't know. I don't know.
Thank you, Clary.
The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching this short compilation of some of the most iconic quotes from Oscar-winning movies like On the Waterfront, Rocky, Braveheart, The Silence of the Lambs, and many more. I hope these unforgettable lines inspired you, entertained you, and reminded you of the power of storytelling in cinema. Remember that these quotes are more than just lines spoken by characters on screen. They are moments that resonate with us, stir our emotions, and leave a lasting impact. Let them serve as reminders of the power of cinema to move, to inspire, and to provoke thought. Thank you again for joining me on this exploration of cinematic excellence, and may these quotes continue to ignite your passion for great storytelling. Stay tuned for more cinematic delights. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Until next time, keep watching, keep quoting, keep being inspired by the magic of the silver screen, and keep embracing the magic of the movies. Thank you again. See you next time. Bye.